No, Martin, good afternoon. Afternoon, everyone. Welcome along to a very blustery Haydock and a very strong headwind down the home straight as well. There you go. Flag tells you all you need to know. Walking in now. Approaching steadily the field of 9. Scheduled to jump 9 flights of hurdles on the way round. And they're off. Betfred Grand National Trial Day underway with the Betfred sponsored Victor Ludorum Juvenile hurdle, and I Have a Voice in the dark blue leads them to the first. A Bo Zenith in a yellow jacket, Snappius towards the near side in the pink silks, Chanchana in the black and white up the inner, rising for the first time. And they all handle it nimbly enough with Apologise, the outsider of the field, the early back marker in the dark green and yellow. I Have a Voice then, leading them on to the second, to Bo Zenith, Chanchana up the rail. Snappius a little wider out, and then on the extreme left, Affadil, blue and white jacket for Lorcan Williams. Planet Legend, the hoops on the sleeves of purple and orange, is covered up towards midfield as they race into the teeth of this strong wind down the straight. V12 is held up in the red and black. Punta del Este, who wasn't particularly fluent at either of the last 2 flights, is last but one. Black silks for Harry Skelton. And looking on still at the tail of the field is Apologise. So under the judge, a lengthy run now before they get to the first of a trio of flights in the back straight. And I Have a Voice and Tom Buckley have an uncontested lead. It's bordering on 3 lengths rounding the paddock turn. To Bo Zenith heading the chase, Chanchana up the inner. Irish Raider Snappius in a pink jacket under champion jockey Brian Hughes is a little wider. And wider still to Affadil, who circles them. Planet Legend closer to the running rail, the hoop sleeves. Punta del Este getting a little bit closer, now racing up sides V12, the latter in the red and black colours, and 2 lengths away to Apologise. They run very briefly and very gently downhill on this section of the track, and they are closing in steadily now on the 4th. Still, I Have a Voice, leading the Betfred Victor Ludorum field, and the others in no great haste in behind. Bo Zenith, yellow jacket, hopped over in second, just ahead of Chanchana on the near side. Then working across to Planet Legend, Snappius in the pink, and far side Affadil, the blue and white. Over the 5th they go. I Have a Voice kicking that flat to the ground, and it's now got a bit of pressure for the lead. V12, Red Silks is still held up with Punta del Este, and Apologise slightly detached, remains last of all. They've gone well beyond halfway, and they've got 1 more to jump in the back, and this is going to be 4 out. I Have a Voice. Just about all so far. Planet Legend, hoop sleeves, hopped over a close second there to Chanchana. Bo Zenith is just having to be hustled along, just being asked for a bit more effort there, as Affadil begins to improve on his outer, still widest of all as they go into the top turn with less than 3/4 of a mile to travel. A lengthy gallop now to the 3rd last. I Have a Voice against the rail, being joined by Planet Legend. Bo Zenith has recovered his poise and is still just about 3rd. Chanchana up the inner. Affadil is now being shaken up, blue and white. V12 in the red and black moves okay. So too, in truth, does Punta del Este on the far side. Snappius, though, is beginning to struggle. Apologise remains in rear, and it still looks pretty competitive, though Affadil is beginning to make quite hard work of this as they close in on the 3rd last. And it's the nose-banded Chanchana who lifts off just ahead, and I Have a Voice over pitches and unseats Tom Buckley. Gave him no chance. Planet Legend has come under pressure. Away to the left, Bo Zenith is still being finessed into it. Punta del Este in 4th is right in behind them. That was 2 out. It was Chanchana in front, but Bo Zenith is now delivering a challenge. Planet Legend in behind in 3rd. Punta del Este might have to switch out. Black jacket. Here's the last. Bo Zenith, Joyce Chanchana. Planet Legend takes a tumbling fall when just getting the worst of it. He's quickly on his feet. V12 was hampered and unseated. Bo Zenith has got to the front, halfway up the run-in, but they're into the teeth of the gale here, and it's hard work for these juveniles. Punta del Este is staying on in behind Chanchana, who's now running on instinct, and Bo Zenith is asserting, driven clear by Tom Cannon to make sure. Bo Zenith wins the Victor Ludorum from Chanchana. Punta del Este in 3rd. Apologise was back in 4th. All horses and all jockeys seemingly are up on their feet and okay.
Bo Zenith won the Victor Ludorum for trainer Gary Moore for the 2nd year in a row in the same colours. Tom Cannon on board Bo Zenith this time. Well done.
Thank you very much. Yep, it was a very nice performance. I think they drew a line through his run at Sandown. Jamie, Gary, everyone, they thought, and even Josh said to me when I went and sat on him that they think that he'd come on from his last run, and they're proven right. So well done them.
Just watching him around here, he looks more of a galloper. It's quite sharp around here, maybe for him.
Yeah, it was tight enough. It's probably his, it's only his third go, really, as well. So I thought he was just a little bit green at stages in the race, but he'll come on a bundle for that, probably mentally as well. And yeah, he did everything right today.
His form in France behind Blood Destiny is obviously very strong, but he doesn't just look a 4-year-old.
No, I say looks like he's got the size and the scope to progress, and it's probably what took their eye about him, when they bought him. So it's nice that he's got on one today, and the further he went, the better he seemed to go.
He could run well in the Poodles, could he? With stamina,
I'd say so. If he came on, if he's in that form and he's on an upward trajectory, he'd be an interesting candidate anyway.
Second rate 114, so he should get a nice mark.
Yeah, no, I do. I mean, he was doing his best work late on. I thought turning into the bottom of the straight that I might be in trouble, but gave him a couple of reminders, and he picked up nicely all the whole way up the straight. So did his best work towards the line, and that was perfect.
Quick line in the ground?
Yeah, slow side good.
Slow side good.
Yeah.
Well done.
Thank you. Cheers.
Subscribe to Racing TV's YouTube channel now to watch more great races like this.